Hey YouTube, how's it going? I just watched the iPhone OS 4.0 keynote event. I wrote down some notes, as you see here, and basically I'll just go over them so you guys don't have to watch the Apple event and you can just watch my video. So basically, Apple announced over 4 billion apps have been downloaded from the App Store. That's pretty damn amazing. Apple have got to be happy with that. This firmware will be released summer 2010. It will also be released on the iPad, which obviously they announced at the event. There's 1,500 new APIs, which basically is for developers. You guys aren't really going to see them, but it's basically just going to improve apps for you guys. It's going to allow developers to do so much more, and it's just going to make apps come out with more quality and so many more features. So that's great for developers and obviously for the users, for us, later on. There's over 100 new user features. There's 5 times digital zoom for the camera app. There's tap to focus video, because obviously you can only do that on still photos at the moment. Now you can do it on video. There's geotagging, so then you can actually tag a photo. When you've taken a photo, it will tag it, and you can obviously see where you actually took that photo. You can change the home screen now, finally, so you can actually put a still image behind your apps like you could do for jailbroke devices and on the iPad. So that's finally available for everyone now, basically. They've added this advanced spell checking kind of user interface when you're writing something out. If you screw it up, you'll actually have a few options to choose from to autocorrect instead of just automatically autocorrecting, which is what happens now. And sometimes it'll autocorrect it wrong anyway, so it's really annoying, but now you actually have options to autocorrect, which is awesome. You can now gift apps to mates, so I'm guessing this will be great for mates who obviously don't have a credit card or whatever. You can actually gift apps to mates. It'll be a sweet little thing, I guess, for, I don't know, mates for a gift or whatever. You can just send it over to them wirelessly and they can receive an app. I don't really know how it's going to work because apps get pretty large in size. I'm guessing maybe it would gift over and then they'd actually have to download it from their end, which I'm guessing maybe. They didn't really go over it, they just said you can now gift apps to mates, so we'll obviously have to wait and see that. The biggest thing, which they covered so much and is obviously the biggest feature for me, finally added multitasking. Finally. You could do that on jailbroken iPhones and iPod Touches like 3 generations ago. They finally added it for the iPhone. They've actually added it for the iPhone 3GS and through iPod Touch 3G, which I'll go over later. But multitasking is only going to be available for them 2 devices, and obviously the iPad too. Basically, what they've stated is that this multitasking is amazing. It's going to preserve battery life and performance, so you're not going to run up your CPU or whatever, but you're also going to be able to run apps in the background. So for example, I'll just quickly go over it. You can run tap, then you can switch to mail, check your mail, go back to tap, and it will preserve where you were in that song, have a countdown to start up the song, and it won't drain your battery because the app won't be running. It will only be running the fundamental things to relaunch the app. So they've apparently cracked, the way they said it, they were like, oh, we've cracked multitasking for smartphones. They've made it amazing apparently, so we're going to have to see that in the future. Obviously when it's released we're going to have to judge for ourselves. Voice over IP, so basically Skype, so you can run that in the background, get calls, all that kind of stuff. They've added obviously for GPS, so you can continue tracking location and it will still you'll receive directions while you're out of the app, which is obviously a little which should have been added obviously before, because if you're on your TomTom app and then you get a call from someone, it's going to screw up where you were, and obviously you can quit out and listen to your iPod, I guess, do whatever else, but you'd be driving so you wouldn't really be doing much else, so I'm guessing quit out so you can listen to your iPod while it's still giving you directions. You can obviously continue uploading to YouTube and stuff like that because you can have multitasking and it will run in the background while you're doing other stuff. So basically they just covered the different things that you can do with their multitasking system. Finally added an awesome feature called folders where you can drag an app over to another app and it will smart tag it And so, for example, you drag Tap Tap Revenge 2 over Tap Tap Revenge 3, it will create a folder and name it Games, for example. So it will smart tag it with categories, obviously, that you're naming. You can obviously rename that, add multiple folders, and basically the way they said it was, at the moment you're allowed 180 apps on your iPhone, but with the implementation of folders, over 2,000 apps on your iPhone, so that's great for app lovers like myself. There's been tweaks to the mail, which I'm not really going to go over because that doesn't really bother me all that much. Basically just improved mail, stuff that should have been added anyway, but basically they've just improved the mail system. They've added iBooks, which was implemented in the iPad, now it's on the iPhone and iPod Touch, and they've added a game center, a social gaming network basically, where you can play apps with other users. There's going to be matchmaking systems, there's going to be leaderboards, achievements. It's just going to be great for all users. To improve the gaming community that's already amazing on the iPhone and iPod Touch right now. They've added this new ad system, so there's more advertising opportunities for companies, but obviously that doesn't affect you guys. And basically this update is going to be fully available for the iPad, iPhone 3GS and the iPod Touch 3G. All previous models will be able to get it, but it won't be as great. It will lack in a few different areas like multitasking and such like that. But basically, comment below on what you think about these new implementations, the multitasking, the camera, the folders, the game center, all the main ones. Tell me what you think about it basically. Tell me if you think they should have added anything else, if they should have tweaked maybe the look of the OS to actually give it a brand new and fresh feel, or if you think they've just added just enough to please users. So comment below, like this video by just clicking the like button, which will be somewhere along the bottom of the video, and make sure to subscribe up there, so then obviously you can keep up to date with all my app reviews, tech reviews, any Apple related news like new iPhones, new iPod Touches, new iPods, anything. Subscribe and you'll obviously get updates on that. Comment below on any recommendations I could that I could actually implement and change to improve my channel. I love feedback. Give it to me. Just give it to me. That was a bit sus. Give me some constructive feedback, just to obviously improve this channel, improve the iPod Touch world. Don't be like rude about it. Don't be like, oh, you suck ass or something stupid like that. Give me some constructive feedback so then I can implement it in the future. Thank you so much for watching and have a great day.